he even got me bringing out the warrior kit. When I start bringing out the warrior kit, you must know that I'm in fight mode, not flight mode. I'm in fight mode. I got all the connections in the world, right? My data is on, my Wi-Fi is on. We are warriors. There's no flight mode here. We're fighting. Alright, welcome back to the channel everybody. Here we go, we're about to kick it off here. I know that was a bit of a abrupt start, I understand, but we're back in it with another video here, okay? And today we're gonna be doing an analysis of Arne's army, okay? I hope you guys have been loving the abbreviations that I've been doing, or alliteration. I'm not too sure if it's an abbreviation or assonance or alliteration, one of those literary devices, it's here. But I hope you guys have been enjoying it with the titles I'm trying to exploit, so let's see what's happening. Okay, so Arne's slot at Anfield. A lot of headlines here, a lot of people saying they don't like the way he plays. I've seen Steve Nicol put something up there. But I'm gonna give my analysis, even though I'm a bit skew. Everyone's a bit skew in life, okay? You can see the mirror over there. Actually, let's just close this off here. Okay, so this is the analysis of Arne's army. Alright. At Anfield on Sunday against Chelsea, we've seen a much more pragmatic approach from Arne Slot. Okay, we've seen a more defensive approach. We were willing to give up. For the first time this season, we were willing to give up the ball, which is something that we're not really used to. Okay, we're not used to as fans to seeing. But I think it worked. We won. Actually, I don't even think it worked. We won. Right, it was a 2-1 victory, okay? Nothing too crazy, nothing to write home about. But it wasn't boring, okay? It wasn't one of those games where you're going to see a low block. You know, I'm talking about a Jose game, a classic Jose game, sit in, park the bus, you know. There was none of that. All we did is sacrifice some ball time. That's all it is. They had more possession than us, and we decided we're going to be a counter-attacking team. Whether you agree with it or not, it doesn't really matter, okay? Because the result speaks for itself. Okay, so the result is there. We won. It's there. It's in the open. I don't know why we're discussing how we won, why we won. We won. And that's at the end of the day, his approach worked. And sometimes we have to just get into it and say, congratulations, Arne. Congratulations. You did a masterclass. In my point of view, it was a masterclass. I mean, Cole Palmer had only about 2 shots that I can remember. One was deflected from Jones. One was blocked, by Jones. So Jones is a person we're going to get into, what the performance he had on Sunday. I'm going to actually make a separate video on Jones talking about how he can further his career at Liverpool, because I think there's a talent in there. There's a hidden gem. Hidden gem. I know it's hidden. He's 25, 24, but he's hidden there. There's something in there that he can actually take Szoboszlai's place. So I'll make a separate video on Jones, but for today what we're talking about is Arne at Anfield. Masterclass. Cole Palmer had nothing in the game. I mean, the goal that was really scored, I mean, you can argue some people were sleeping, okay, you're not supposed to be split through the middle like that, that's fine, but it was close, okay. We tried the offside trap, didn't work in that moment, okay, but so did their offside trap also not work when we did it on them with the Curtis Jones goal. So I think Arne noticed, or not that I think, I think, because I don't really know, but I can see that he noticed that what they were doing was a offside trap, right? Offside trap. I don't know what happened there. I think I malfunctioned for a second there, right? I think he's this yellow cap. I'm walking on sunshine. But anyways, so there was a bit of a offside trap for Nunez, and Nunez couldn't get into the game as much. So I think at the halftime what happened was, Arne noticed that, and what he did is he told Jones, okay, you know what, there's an offside trap for you, but what for Nunez, but what I want you to do is make that run. If you make the run with the offside trap, you're gonna be in clean. You time your run perfectly, it will be nice, it will be beautiful. Now I don't have any inside information. The source is trust me, bro, right? You just gotta trust the brother sometimes. Okay, so there's no inside information here, but that type of run does not just come instinctively. That is something that you drill. It's something that you say, okay, you know what, we're gonna make this run intentional. It was intent behind the run. It wasn't just a normal run. It was one of those runs where it was like, okay, the manager had something to do with this at some point in it, even in training. It was at halftime in the locker room. We don't know, right? But surely there must be an Amazon documentary coming out that will give us some insight into the dressing room, which I don't really think we need. We don't really need that insight. But we can always deduce from what we've seen, and what we saw was Arne pulling off a masterclass against Maresca. Maresca's team could really not really touch us. They had the ball, but were doing really nothing with the ball. A lot of sideway passes here and there, tippy tappy. Here we go, maybe one long pass, but nothing was. I was watching the game and I never felt like we were in trouble, we were in danger. You know, sometimes you feel like you watch City, you check yes, okay. Now you gotta watch Doku, gotta watch it lately, because that man is gonna cause us problems. But I never ever felt that about Madueke. I never felt that about who was on the left side. First half, Sancho. At halftime, he makes the change. Oh, I don't know if it was at halftime, but at some point he makes the change and brings on Neto. Neto had a good game overall, but again, silent. And one thing I noticed is he never actually stuck to his run or he never actually stuck to his side. What ended up happening, he ran away from Trent. There was a couple of runs where I can remember, and I'm going to try and get some footage of it. There was a couple of runs where he was running away from Trent and never actually taking Trent on. And that is very crucial, because Trent is another person we can talk about on the channel. And I hope you guys are seeing this as these are supposed to be videos you can come back to. I don't want to just make like match reviews, match previews. I want to make videos that can entertain and also inform at the same time, and also last through eternity and longevity, right? I want to be like Messi, the GOAT. But so we seen Arne play a more defensive approach. I wouldn't even say defensive. I don't think we were more defensive, because that has negative connotations. You know, when you say a team were playing defensive, you're checking to say, man, they were scared, they were sitting back. Not that. The only difference between this performance and our other performances is just we never had the ball. That's it. We decided to give up the ball so we could play on the counter, and it worked. It worked perfectly. We looked dangerous. We looked fresh. We looked fresh in the tackle. We looked beautiful on the day. So I would give it time. Give it a year, as Red Bar says. Give it a year. Arne Slot, what a performance at Anfield. I won't lie to you. It wasn't a breathtaking display. Nothing like we're gonna go all out, guns blazing. I think sometimes that's what we've gotten used to over the years, and it's not necessary anymore, right? We're gonna play a more controlled approach where we can maximize the amount of time, or at least the amount of time that we have on the ball. We maximize the amount of time. We make the most of that time. Okay, if we're gonna play counter, you got to be quick. Alright, you gotta be quick. Anyways, that was good. So it worked, right? I don't understand why a lot of people are fighting. There's no need to fight here, right? We top of the log, okay? Top of the log, 21 points. Big stuff, that. Big stuff. 21 points. Big major things. That's 7 wins. 7 wins and 1 loss to Nottingham Forest. You even got me bringing out the warrior kit. When I start bringing out the warrior kit, you must know that I'm in fight mode, not flight mode. I'm in fight mode. I got all the connections in the world, right? My data is on, my Wi-Fi is on. We are warrior, boss. There's no flight mode here. We're fighting. So we top of the log. Why are we stressed? Why is all of those things? Why is Steve Nicol coming out and saying all of that? That's really why I wanted to make the video. It was nothing about me sitting and thinking, okay, I'm going to analyze this game and see. I just seen this tweet and I was like, okay, you're talking out your ass, mate. That's what you're doing, Steve Nicol. You're talking out your ass. You're talking about people, I don't like how we defensive at home. And it's like, did we win? That's it. I like it when we win at home. I don't like it when we don't win. So I think if we had gone into the more on your head to head, toe to toe, head to toe. I almost said that. I almost said head to toe, which is crazy. But I think if we had gone that way, I don't think we would have gotten the result that we would expect. Or it would have been something where you're now tired. Remember, this is a huge fixture list upcoming here. Okay? We have Leipzig now tomorrow. Okay, well, when you guys see this, maybe it will be today. We have Leipzig about to come up. Then it's Arsenal away. Then we have Brighton away, and then we have Brighton at home. And after that, it's who knows, right? You might just chuck in everyone. Might as well throw Barca in there, you know. Might as well just throw people. I know we got Real Madrid upcoming. I know that, but it's a tough fixture list. So if you take that into account, this was probably a game where we could rest. And I think that's what was playing into the whole tactics today. I think today we took it's not taking a game off, but it's more of resting within your play. Okay, you have to rest within your style. And how else are you going to do that? You give up some of the ball. You say, okay, boys, come, try and break us down. Can you do it? You can't. Okay. Secondly, I think it was a trial for Arsenal. I don't know if secondly, this could be by 8 points. I think it was a trial for Arsenal on Sunday because I think that's what he's gonna do. I think that's probably what we're gonna see, is a more pragmatic approach. We're gonna invite Arsenal onto us because before what we used to do when we play Arsenal, we go head to head. I think he was trying something out against Chelsea, and he's gonna do the same thing with Leipzig. And I think for the next phase of this season, I think we're gonna see a more pragmatic approach. Maybe with Leipzig will be a bit more expansive in our play, but I think with Arsenal in the Premier League on Sunday, big game, big game, and I think he does not want to lose that game. Okay, sometimes you don't have to win everything, you just don't have to lose a game, and I think that is a not lose. Okay, that game you cannot lose. You lose that game, same thing happened last season. We were 4 points ahead of them. You lose that game, or we were like 7 points ahead of them. You lose that game. All of a sudden it's 4. All of a sudden you're drawing to Palace. You're losing here. Arsenal is above you on the table, and I don't think it was a reflection of the season. I won't lie. I don't think Arsenal deserved to be on top of Liverpool last season. We just ran out of gas and never took our opportunities. And this season is proving it. We've been head and shoulders above Arsenal, and I think Arne is the main reason for that. So when you're talking about Arne's army, we're talking about people that are winners, first of all. We're not talking about warriors or to the death, heavy metal football. We're not talking about that anymore, boys. We have a new experience here. So it's something that is gonna take time for us to develop or adapt to. It hasn't taken time for me because we're winning and we're top of the log. I'm happy. I couldn't really care how he plays as long as he keeps us on top of the little. This man can park the bus. He can play a low block, a very low block. He can take his block of players, put them low, and that's it. For the rest of the season, we continue to be top. Play style is not that important, people. Sometimes we have to worry about results. Not sometimes, always. If your play style is not going to get you results, what play style is there? If you can tell me how Liverpool has played this season, you can criticize. Criticize them all you want, but you cannot tell me how Liverpool has played. Because we've changed our approach each game. We adapt to the opponent. You hear a lot of the guys saying, the difference is we played under Klopp, we played a system. Yeah, we play the opponent. So we prep for the opponent. What is the most effective way to beat the opponent? And I think that's what managing should be. I think we need to get back to those days instead of hearing about slot ball and hearing about Sari ball really started those whole thing, you know. Yeah, I actually, Ten Hag ball is beautiful. Let's keep Ten Hag ball. I love it. Let's not have people. Ten Hag must stay how Ten Hag is. Okay, Eric is a boss. Well done. You guys are doing well. Just continue beating these minnows and then losing when it matters. I like that. As Man United supporters, you have become mediocre, and that's it. I'm gonna end the video on that with some light hate. I always end the video with some light hate. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Thank you.